Ohio, the police chief, the Republican governor of Ohio have all debunked this story about people eating pets. And now there are bomb threats at schools and kids being evacuated. Why do you still spread this story?
The real threat is what's happening at our border. Because you have thousands of people being killed by illegal migrants coming in and also dying. You have women dying as they come up. They're coming up in large groups. We call it a caravan. I think I came up with that name, but it's really what it is. 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 people. And you have large numbers of women being killed in those caravans coming up to this country. And then when they get here, they can go into the country and they end up being sex slaves and everything else. Those are your real problems, not the problem that you're talking about.
Hello guys, and welcome back to Inside the Daily Gist. We are back again like we never left. Welcome back guys, and thank you. Let's jump right into this. That was Donald Trump. He is still saying what he said on the debate. Yep, he is still saying it, that the immigrants, y'all heard it? That the immigrants are eating what? Now it is getting clearer why Donald Trump did not allow the bill, the Republicans' bill that they brought up. The Democrats joined them for him, Donald Trump, to say, nope, do not pass the bill. Now we are getting why he did not allow that bill to be passed. Because the same tactics that he used in 2016, that's the same tactics he is using, that he wants to use in this 2024 to scare people. Yep. And y'all heard the reporter that it has been debunked that this is not happening. But y'all heard how he switched and he trying to create another thing okay, right? Yeah. I'm going to play your this next clip right here that the reporter is asking him about the debate that we all saw. Yeah, the debate that we all saw between him and Kamala Harris. Let's take a listen. Then we are going to chit chat on the other side. Take a listen, guys.
That you hear if you'd like to take some questions.
Two questions. On the debate, first of all, I know you've said that you will not do another debate. Some of your own Republican allies have come out and said that you missed the mark, that you missed
No, excuse me. Most of my Republican allies had said I was great in the debate. You're just like, a lot of other people at Fox. Well, why don't you say 94% of the Republicans said I did phenomenally in the debate. Some said that I could have been tougher. I don't know how I could have been tougher when I said he's the worst president and she is the worst vice president in the history of our country. 94% of the Republicans, and the only one that wouldn't, maybe a Mitt Romney or somebody like that. But we've gotten great praise for the debate, and based on the polls, like Rasmussen being up 6 today, the first poll out, based on the polls, obviously, I did well in the debate. Also, based on the debate polls, where I sometimes had, in one case, 92% win. So, look, you come from Fox. You shouldn't play the same game as everybody else. Go ahead.
Yeah, I heard that. He is telling the reporter that you have from Fox News, you're supposed to be asking the real question. Yeah, I don't know where Donald Trump is getting his numbers from. But according to this that was said on MSNBC.
Well, we are ending the week, and I can show you over half surveyed say that Donald Trump stumbled and did not appear sharp. You can see, look at the gap between the 52% that say he stumbled and only about 1 out of 5 total voters who said they watched or were familiar with the debate said that about Harris. Americans also weighing in on the winner, a whopping 53% say Harris won. Only 24% could muster that view for Trump. And in fairness to Donald Trump, I mentioned this earlier this week, I will say it again now. So like a candidate, sometimes we repeat things. 24% of people familiar with the debate saying Trump won means a heck of a lot of people who have voted for Trump in the past or are Republicans don't think he won. Didn't say that to a pollster or a friend or family member. That is a problem for Donald Trump. It is a shockwave. Doesn't mean those people won't vote for him, but it certainly depresses even the enthusiasm of his past voters. And then this brings me to the commentariat. We live in a world where we hear, especially from the MAGA side, constant lies. It became a litmus test to lie about the results of the 2020 election. Donald Trump was the loser. Some even acknowledging where Harris hit her mark. Take a look.
Whoever did debate prep for Donald Trump should be fired.
He decisively lost it.
He was terrible.
He took all the bait and none of the opportunities.
Every voice you just heard was either a full-blown conservative who spent their entire adult career as a conservative or someone in the Fox News firmament.
Y'all heard that? That was a poll that was carried out right after the debate between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump. And the Americans have spoken that Kamala Harris won that debate. So we do not know where Donald Trump is getting his numbers from that he is quoting right there. Yeah, so that even on Fox News, they just cannot defend him on his performance because it was that not good. But this is what I like about the Democrat. When Joe Biden, when he did not do good on the debate, they told him. And they told him he has to step aside, like, yeah, well. But unfortunately, the Republicans cannot tell Donald Trump to step aside right now because he is their nominee, right? But y'all remember Joe Biden? Joe Biden accepted that he had a bad night. He had a bad night. And now the Republicans are coming out, not all of them, by the way. The Republicans are coming out on record to say Donald Trump did not do very good. He didn't do very well at all on that debate. And I believe because they know, unfortunately, they cannot tell him to step aside, but they have to speak up and speak loud for him to know what he is doing, or else what he is doing, what they don't like, might happen November 5th. But yeah, well, y'all think that was enough? No. The reporters now ask him about this new lady that is going around with Donald Trump. She's an influencer, right? But Republicans have problem with this lady, Loomer. Even Republicans, the MAGAs, do not like her.
What would you say to your Republican colleagues or your allies who are concerned about your close relationship with Laura Loomer?
Well, I don't know what they would say. Laura's been a supporter of mine, just like a lot of people are supporters, and she's been a supporter of mine. She speaks very positively of the campaign. I'm not sure why you asked that question, but Laura is a supporter. I don't control Laura. Laura has to say what she wants. She's a free spirit. Well, I don't know. I mean, look, I can't tell Laura what to do. Laura's a supporter. I have a lot of supporters, but I don't know what exactly you're referring to. That's okay. Yeah, please. I just don't know. Laura's a supporter. I don't know. She is a...
You guys heard how Donald Trump is speaking when he was asked about Laura Loomer. As usual, Donald Trump gonna tell you, he do not know what you're talking about, what you're referring to. And you see how he just snubbed the reporter, like, what question are you asking me? But this is gonna be a problem. Why? Because majority of Republicans, they have a problem with Laura Loomer. And yeah, well, Marjorie Taylor Greene, she got this to say about the same woman. Let's take a listen, then we are going to finish our thought on the other side. Take a listen.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good, how you doing? We all saw your back and forth with Laura Loomer. Do you have concerns about her access to Donald Trump right now?
I have concerns about her rhetoric and her hateful tone. To me, many of the comments that she makes and how she attacks Republicans like me, many other Republicans that are strong supporters of President Trump, I think they're a huge problem. And that doesn't represent MAGA as a whole, it doesn't represent who we are as Republicans. And, you know, I typically try to ignore her post, but someone had sent me that post about Kamala Harris, and it bothered me so much. And you know my personality, everyone knows I'm outspoken, and I just felt like it was time to call it out. I think it's wrong. We're not a party of identity politics. We're a party for all Americans. And I think that's so important. And I think that we need to be focused on our policies, the inflation, the economy, and the border, and not attacking people for their race, not attacking them because they may not have children and they love their pets. And I don't want to have anything to do with that. And neither do the people, my voters at home in my district, and most people I talk to across the country. And so, yeah, I called her out last night, and I think it was important to do.
She's still traveled with the former president. Would you encourage Trump not to keep close contact with her?
You know, Laura Loomer has lost 2 Republican congressional campaigns, one in a general and one in a primary. And this is such an important election. I don't think that she has the experience or the right mentality to advise a very important president.
Why do you think the former president? Do you think that she's getting bad advice, or he's getting bad advice from her?
I'm not involved in their conversations, so I can't weigh in on that. But I do know this, that her rhetoric and her tone does not match the base, does not match MAGA, does not match most Republicans I know. And I'm completely denouncing it. I'm over it. And I would encourage anyone else that matches her statements to stop.
Have you reached out to the president?
Y'all know if Marjorie Taylor Greene got a problem with Laura Loomer, there is a problem. Yep, Marjorie Taylor Greene calling her out. And she is sounding alarm right here to Donald Trump. That this same Laura Loomer, she lost this, she lost that. Donald Trump, are you listening? Stay away from Laura Loomer. But yo, what do y'all think? Because Marjorie Taylor Greene got a change of mind. Yeah, a lot of people say she's jealous because she is not in the plane with Donald Trump going up and down, and Donald Trump is giving Laura Loomer, the attention right now. That's why she is saying this. But Liz Graham just came out as well, and he is saying the same thing that Marjorie Taylor Greene is talking about. That they do not want Donald Trump to associate himself with Laura Loomer. I think Donald Trump and Laura Loomer are about to cause some confusion amongst the GOP. What do you guys think? I'll catch up with you guys later. As usual, please, let's respect ourselves while we comment. Let's continue the conversation down there in the comment section. Are y'all surprised that Marjorie Taylor Greene has a change of heart? The way she is talking, there's nobody that cannot have a change of heart. Anyway, thank you to all my recent subscribers. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do not forget to do so. And thank you in advance. Catch up with you guys later. Bye for now.